Hello everyone, I'm Ep15,
And I am Sandman99.
and welcome back to Diablo 2 PC Solo Paladin playthrough.
Yes, in which we will see much swinging of hammers.
Yes, much swinging of the steel driver.
Yeah,
And eventually we're going to have to think about getting some new equipment probably, but...
I'm still having mental images of golf balls flying straight and far.
Ah! Far is all that matters.
Because you're using the steel driver.
Yep. Well, as long as they're going far, I don't care.
Yeah.
So, we have a couple of quests. We already did the Black Marsh whatever the fuck quest. And I think we got the Cain thing out of the way. Is Cain walking around over here? Yeah, he is. I can see him on the map. So, you know, screw Cain. We don't care about him anymore. We need to... go somewhere. Where the hell do we go now? Okay, we go down this way.
I need to cut in front of you for a second to get that back scratcher. Ugh. Ugh. There.
That's okay.
Because I can't reach my own back to scratch it.
It's those big weightlifter arms.
Yeah.
Fire enchanted extra strong. That's nasty.
Yeah, that's one disadvantage, I guess. When you put on a lot of bulk, you lose a certain amount of flexibility.
Hang in there, buddy.
Uh-oh, is he dying? He's dying.
Sort of.
Does he, like, recover on his own eventually, or...?
Eventually.
Oh, so you just have to hammer all the things in the area so that your buddy can recover, huh?
Yeah, more or less.
You're too stingy to give him a potion, or what?
I gave him some. He's actually the main reason why we're down on potions right now.
Oh.
Ah, those things are worthless. And we got archers down here. Yes, I increased the sensitivity of your mouse ever so slightly to compensate for the slight difference in sensitivity between your old mouse and your new mouse.
Yeah.
That is some nasty pain that was going on there. What was hurting so badly? Bro is dead. We're gonna need a portal to bring Burrow back. I think we can run faster than those guys.
Yeah, they're chasing you.
Yeah. Now we gotta bring Burrow back.
It's a good thing they don't know how to go through a portal.
Yep. Yo, I noticed I was taking quite a bit of heavy damage there too, so I went and stepped out for a minute. Just to get out of there and see what the hell was going on. Oh yeah, we've got this charm in here too. Totally not benefiting from. An Assault rune. A random other life-stealing ring. You should probably put those in the stash.
You need to expand your inventory capability there somehow.
Hey, if there was a way, man, I would do it. If there was a way.
Yeah. Maybe there's a mod for that.
Well, back off here a little bit, buddy. We're just gonna stretch them out here a little bit. Some of those enemies are slower than others.
I guess that one is fat. Oh, wow. I guess there wasn't much left, family.
Nope. Okay, these guys are part of a boss pack.
Oh.
And Buddy is over there off screen fighting with something else. Looks like these guys do cold damage. Our favorite type of damage.
Oh, yeah, you're hardly able to move.
I'm extremely cold. Our cold resistance is only 27 right now, so we need more.
Yeah, need a parka.
Ah.
And a pair of big warm boots with felt liners and...
I'm trying to help you out, buddy, but you're dying too quickly.
Wow, you almost died too.
Cold enchanted teleportation. Yeah, and he's gonna blow up and freeze both of us. Ah, don't die, buddy. You're fine. See, you're not gonna die. You're fine.
You can't carry anymore.
I could never carry anything to begin with. No, I just want to get rid of that mana potion and stick those healing potions in my belt. I guess I could pick up this random cleaver. Identify it. It was totally worthless. Totally not worth picking up. But that Grand Charm might be. Oop. Totally just hit your Windows key.
Oh. Well, I guess it works.
Yeah. Damn it. There, I'll press my Windows key lock key on my keyboard. Now I can't hit your Windows key. I gotta, like, Alt-tab into the game window again in order to get your taskbar to stop showing up. There we go. +1 to maximum damage. Well, that's totally worthless.
Unless you wanted +1 to maximum damage.
Yeah, unless I wanted +1 to maximum damage for some reason, but I don't.
That's almost like finding the Ghoul Slayer's Gamma Gun in Fallout 4, or what?
Well, no, I mean, like, it adds to our damage legitimately, but it's like +1 to maximum damage. Like, I'll show you. For us, that +1 to maximum damage, so we top out at 1647 right now. Without that +1, we top out at 1639.
Oh, okay. So
right.
It really doesn't make very much difference.
Yeah, basically, we take that +1 and we multiply it by 630%, which rounds to, like, +7 damage instead of +1 damage. But it's really not worth having +7 damage when you're doing over 1,500 points of damage a hit. The crown is probably worth more than this stupid cleaver. Might actually even be worth something too. Okay, so that does cold resist. Not really great. I guess it'll sell. And then we can jam other things into the stash.
Oh, here come speedy little blue guys.
Ah, they're nothing to worry about. None of them are particularly special. There's no boss pack in them. We do need these healing potions, though. Top ourselves off. Kill that dickhead.
Wow, there's like a whole bunch of them there.
Oh, I gotta switch to this so that I can hit things. Oop.
Oh,
Okay.
there's guys chucking fireballs and a lot going on over there.
Yep. And of course they're skeletons, right? Skeletons mean we kick the crap out of ourselves anytime we kill them.
Well, I'm sitting a good 6 or 7 feet back from the screen, so I can't even tell what they are. They're like little guys that run around in packs and try to kill you.
Yeah, well, there's like 2 skeleton there. The skeleton mages were the ones casting the fireball spells at that point.
Oh.
And so I killed them, but because we can't lifesteal off of them, I take like 200 points of damage every time I hit one.
Yeah. See, that's the one drawback to this type of game, is that you either need a really big screen, or you have to sit pretty close to your screen in order to really see a lot of detail.
Either that or play the game in this mode.
Yeah, well, that's a bit of an improvement, but I still feel like I need to be sitting about half as far away if I'm going to really see very good, right?
It's also, I guess it's a lot more zoomed in on the inventory too, if you had trouble reading the text and everything.
Yeah, and this might not necessarily be better for you playing the game, because
it's more difficult to see what's coming.
Yeah, exactly. I think that zooming out is probably better for you
It's just a shame that they didn't retain the zoom button from the original game.
Yeah, that was a nice feature, actually. Although I lived without it quite nicely when in the PlayStation 1 days, because the PlayStation 1 version didn't have that either, right?
Yeah. Oh, we can't pick up any more healing potions. Totally worthless killing these guys, but we totally ended up just randomly killing these guys. I guess that's fine. That long staff, though, that might be worth something to sell. Is it worth anything? We can tell right now. Yes, it is. It's worth like 20 grand. Drink that worthless healing potion. And then maybe use our redemption skill here. Pick up the super healing potion instead. See, look at how much damage we took from killing that guy. We took 200 points of damage killing that guy because he's undead and we were beating him with a hammer. Okay, we've got no boss pack, just lots of demons. Lots of demons is okay. We can do lots of demons. We'll drink a potion because that's a skeleton.
Ooh.
Oh, we're fine.
I don't know, you're cutting it a little bit close for my comfort. Anyway, I'd be taking a potion or something at about half health.
Ooh, well, that's a boss. That's a extra fast. Stone skin extra fast. But they're squishy. And that'll give us another healing potion in there somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's a type of helmet. We'll identify it. Well, it'll sell. Defense 71. Oh yeah, we picked up a ring too, but we only got any more identify scrolls. Oh, there's one. Problem solved. +2 strength. God damn it. All this worthless crap.
Oh well. Guess you'll just have to hammer some more things and hope they drop something better.
More or less, yeah. We're starting to get more nightmare level equipment dropping now, at least. Oh, okay, this just leads over here to this sub-dungeon. A sub-dungeon which we don't really care about and don't have to do. That's another boss, though. That spiky guy down there. Oh, he's cold enchanted. One of those spikes hit me and froze me. There's two bosses over here, actually.
They shoot spikes at you?
They do. Oh, cursed. Wonderful. Ouch. Just walk away from that a little bit. Just because being cursed is nasty. We'll take care of the curse before we, because we killed the guy who was cursing us, so what we do then is we run back to What's-Her-Nuts here and be like, hey, give me a cure for my curse.
Oh, okay.
And then we come back, and then we finish killing these guys. Oh look, a scroll of identify. Ooh. Okay, we've got some cold damage there. That's nasty. We'll run around these trees. Pop a healing potion just because we're still cold. Oh, something else is cursed over here. That's wonderful. Gotta feed Buddy a potion. Buddy's probably gonna die.
He just
Buddy
died.
totally died. Yeah, I bet you the mage is cursed too. That's what it seems like. Yeah, screw you, lady. Yep, mage is also cursed. That should be fun. Well, we'll go grab Buddy, and we'll kill the mage, since the mage is already close. Man, I love killing skeletons. Dealing 100% damage to yourself like that just feels terrible. Feels absolutely terrible. That's why we need more hit points. But now we can kill these cold enchanted guys. Let's draw the melee enemies over here, buddy. Draw them back. So that those what's their nuts aren't shooting at us. Buddy's having a little bit of trouble there by the looks of it. Run over and hit the fountain. Finish killing guy. These skeleton bosses are going to be super deadly to us because not only will they hit us hard, but then we'll hit ourselves hard. It'd be kind of like a double whammy.
Wow.
Thankfully, Buddy there is reasonably tanky, right? And that's why we keep him under our employ. Another boss. Okay, the only reason I came over here in the first place was because there was a boss over here, right? But then we just keep running into more of them. I can't pick that shit up. Now I can pick that shit up. I think Buddy over there is fighting with the boss. Boss is dead. Yeah, I guess we could pick up that super healing potion if we drink that. And we could pick up that super healing potion if we drink that. There we go. And he dropped a jagged star, and we don't have any space to pick that up. So now we actually have to go back to town. And not just to revive Buddy, but to sell some shit. Yeah, we don't need that ring of strength, probably. We'll sell that.
So what's that red thingy that you picked up?
Yeah, it's a jewel. You can stick it in a weapon. It's got poison resist on it.
Oh, I see.
Speaking of which, you finally got a new chair.
Yes, I did. And you're sitting in it right now.
That's right, I'm sitting in your new chair.
I got my brand new Lazy Boy recliner to replace my 50-year-old Lazy Boy recliner.
Well, you know what? They might be pricey, but they last a long time.
Yeah, well, you know what? And the old one was definitely worn out. Like the frame on the bottom was coming apart, and
yep,
and the cushions were so worn down and crunched down that when I sat in it, I could feel the springs in the seat.
Well, it was well loved, that's for sure.
Yep. Oh yeah, I spent a lot of hours sitting in that chair. That was actually when I was a young fella. My grandfather gave me that chair.
And before that, it was his chair.
Before that, well, it was his chair, but my grandmother wouldn't let him put it in the living room because it was purple. And what happened is my grandfather was a very frugal man, and he was in the local furniture store in the town where he lived when he retired after and sold the farm and all that.
Yep.
And he saw this nice Lazy Boy recliner that he sat in and all that kind of stuff, and it was pretty comfy, so he bought it because it was a good price. It was on sale because people, oddly enough, don't like purple chairs.
Whoa, that's extra fast. Extra fast what?
He brought it home, and my grandma said, no, you're not putting that purple chair in my living room because it doesn't go with anything else. So it sat in his basement for about 5 years because he had like all of his old furniture from the farm.
Yep.
You know, like they had the, you know, like the old weird fake leather upholstered swivel easy chair. You know, like all this stuff was like the 1950s. I don't know what you call it, postmodern kind of stuff. You know.
Yep.
That's just the style that they made furniture in back then. And yeah, my sister ended up getting a bunch of that stuff too, right? Because they had so much furniture in there that they literally, in their basement, they had a big, huge room with a TV in it, like an old black and white console type TV.
Yep.
That when my sister and I were little kids, we'd sit and watch, you know, like the kids shows and stuff in the mornings when we were visiting Grandma and Grandpa, right?
Nice.
Down in the basement, because they had all kinds of couches and chairs and everything else you could possibly imagine down there. And, you know, Grandpa had carpeted the floor in there, and it was finished like wood panel walls and all that kind of stuff. It was nice, actually, his old house. But yeah, when I got old enough to move out on my own, and of course I couldn't really afford any furniture or anything like that, so Grandpa gave me that recliner. Since he wasn't allowed to have it in the living room and it wasn't getting used anyway, right?
Yeah, might as well make good use of it.
Yeah, so yeah, and that ended up being my favorite chair for, you know, most of my life, actually. Because I think I was probably, I've probably had that chair for the better part of 40 years. And sat in it every day over that period of time, right? Like whether I was, you know, sitting in front of the computer, or even back in like the 1980s, sitting in my living room.
Oh shit! Oh.
What's up? Your die?
No, we're about to die, so we're gonna like, back out of there, and like not die.
What? So what? Did you lose some playing time then, or?
Yeah, I lost a little bit of playtime, but better than dying.
Oh, wow. Was I distracting you with my story, or what?
No, I don't think you were distracting me. That was a lot more of a dangerous encounter than I was expecting it to be. Like,
but anyway, like I spent many hours, you know, sitting in that chair, you know, reclined back and listening to my stereo and, you know, that kind of thing, because I didn't really watch a lot of TV back then, because there actually wasn't really a whole lot to watch on TV back then, because there wasn't even that many channels, really, right?
Yep.
You know, even if you had cable TV, you still only had like a dozen or so channels, and you had to get an adapter box if you wanted to, you know, like watch more than that, right? But anyway, and then of course when the you know, the old Commodore 64 came along, well, I bought a 19-inch Sony Trinitron color TV.
Yep.
And that was like the first actual color TV that I ever bought. I actually had a little 12-inch black and white one that had a handle on the top, you know, and that you could pack around like a suitcase kind of thing.
Yep.
And that was what I used for a TV for, you know, quite a while. But I eventually bought myself a color TV,
and then your C64.
Yeah, and I had my C64 and all that shareware and games and stuff like that I played on it. When I, you know, it was a thing, right? But
yes,
yeah,
and all the Mule.
Yep, all the Mule and Elite and all kinds of other games that I just can't even remember the name of now. But yeah, I spent a lot of hours sitting in that, and I had a VHS, like I bought a VHS machine too at about that time. And I used to, you know, like stop in after work at the local store and rent a couple of movies, you know, a couple of nights a week kind of thing.
Yep.
Because I always liked watching movies, right? And, you know, that's when would take advantage of having the color TV is that I could sit in my recliner and watch a movie or something, right?
Okay, they've got... What is that? Is that might? If it's thorns, we'll kill ourselves. No, it's not thorns. It's might. I can't remember if, what the hell is it called? I can't remember if, thorns is even still a thing in this patch.
But anyway, that poor old chair, we packed it out to the dumpster, you know, earlier this week.
Yep.
And, yeah.
And then I helped you assemble this new one, and actually, this one went together with the exact same mechanism that the other one came apart with.
Yep, and actually, if you turn it over and look at the underside of it...
Looks exactly the same.
It looks exactly the same. The design hasn't changed in, like, 50 years. You know, like, this one looks a little bit different because it's a slightly different model than the other one was, but...
the actual base frame is the same.
But the base frame is the same, yeah.
And even the lever on the side is the same.
Yeah. But it's nice to sit in a chair now that's got nice puffy cushions and stuff, and instead of feeling all of the springs.
Man, even that old thing where you said you could feel all the springs, like, I'm a small guy, so, like, I only weigh, like, 120 pounds. I'm not heavy enough to feel the springs through that.
Yeah. Well... I, on the other hand, weigh about 250 pounds, and when I sit on that chair, it groans and sags, right?
Yep.
Although, yeah, this new chair, it doesn't seem to have any trouble at all holding my weight anyway.
Yeah, well, it's probably just because the other one was so old, and it was missing screws and all kinds of other things.
Yeah, like, it was literally falling apart. The frame underneath was falling apart even, right? And I think the wood had split, so some of the screws that were holding the metal part of the frame to the wood frame was, you know, like, coming apart and that kind of thing, right? Like, the screws literally fell out.
Yep. Okay, well, Buddy wants to fight in here, so I guess we're gonna fight in here.
But... I'll be happy if this chair here lasts even half that long, so...
Oh, I'm sure it will. It weighed about the same as the other one, too, so...
Yeah, it doesn't appear like their construction standards have slipped at all or anything like that.
Yeah, even the handle on the side feels the same, because you got the option with the handle.
Yeah. Well, I like the handle.
Yeah, I think they've got two models. They've got the one with, like, the lever... Like, the pull lever, which is the one that you got, and then they got the one with, like, the little, like, car door thing.
Yeah. That just seems to me like that might be a little bit fragile, right? You know, like, it would be the kind of thing that you would break off in your hand while you're trying to operate the chair.
Probably.
I'm mistrustful of such things. And actually, some family that we have that lives nearby... They had reclining furniture that you basically just pressed a button to unlock, and then you lean back to recline or something like that.
Yep.
And I didn't really like that very much either.
It's not too much effort to just reach down and operate a lever. Even my short ass can do it, and I've got T-Rex arms, and I'm only like 5'5".
Well, it's lucky that I'm not really a whole lot taller than that, because what I found is that my the end of the footrest, when I have it in full, like the full recline position, basically my feet stick off from the ankle downward, right off the end of the off the end of the footrest. But that's fine. I mean. You know, the whole leg rest thing is nice and padded, and it supports my legs nicely, and it's, you know, I feel comfortable sitting in it, so. But I think you were saying that different models are for different heights or something?
That's right, yeah. They make the models for different heights of different people. So, like, I think this model is for people who are, like, between, like, 5'6" and 5'11".
Yeah.
And then they've got like a model that goes up to like 6'8" in there and other things like that. They've also got models for really tiny people, like, so if you're extra short, they have a chair for you too that goes up to like from 5 feet to like 5'5".
Wow. Okay.
So even if you're really short, they can make a model for you. Yeah, but it's just something you got to read on their site when you're going through their specs.
Yeah. Well, I didn't read that, but I guess I
lucked out.
I lucked out in that I didn't end up with the midget chair.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'd be buying that one off you. I'd probably fit in it.
Yeah. Whereas I am very Joe average, medium height, I guess you could say.
Medium height and built like a linebacker.
Well, I mean, you know, a lifetime of you know, being a weight training enthusiast. As well as, you know, like, doing the kind of work that requires a strong back and a weak mind for many years, too, right?
Oh, shit. I ended up going the wrong way all 3 times.
Oh, this looks vaguely familiar now. What are we doing here?
Yeah, well, we're trying to get into the goddamn monastery here.
Okay.
Means we gotta go this way. And actually, did I go the right way and then somehow just, like, miss this door and, like... Yeah, I did. I went in this way, which is the right way, and I missed this door and walked right past it and then went and checked the other 2 ways.
Oh.
So I totally was wasting everyone's time.
I really couldn't say because, like I said, it looked vaguely familiar, but...
Ooh, we've got some socketed full plate mail there. How many sockets? Just 1. I guess we'll sell it.
But anyway, yes, I like the new chair, and that's a good thing I like it because it was very expensive too.
Yeah, well, things aren't getting cheap these days either. Things are pretty pricey all around now.
Yeah, well, imagine this chair probably cost 10 times what my grandfather paid for the original one.
Multiple shots extra strong. That's going to be kind of nasty with all the undead there. Let's pull back a little bit, buddy, and see if we can get them to spread out a little bit. No, they're not really. They're not really pursuant because they're skeleton archers, so they just kind of stand there and fire. Well, I guess we're just going to have to try to hope that we can kill a couple of them each time we come in here. And then pull back and not get killed.
Oh, hide behind those barrels. They won't be able to shoot you there.
Well, it's more just we need to pop in, and then pop out, and then pop in and pop out.
Oh. Doesn't look like there's too many of them there anyway.
No, the main thing is just extra strong there, which means that one guy can do like a shitload of damage. Oops, I need to feed him a potion. I fed myself a potion by accident.
He ain't gonna make it.
Come on, buddy. I fed you another potion. He made it. Look at that. He made it. So, I don't want the mana potion, though. I want the healing potion. Just gonna shove that healing potion into that slot. I think I got a couple healing potions in here, too. They drop, like, tons and tons and tons of healing potions at this level now.
Well, it's a good thing they do, because you're completely and totally dependent on them, right?
Yeah, because I don't use mana potions at all.
Well, this is also another one of those games where you don't regenerate health on your own passively, right?
We actually have a skill that would let us regenerate health. I believe it's... So we have Prayer, which is like the OG level of that skill, but I think we have the higher level one too, don't we? No, we don't. Well, we have Cleansing. Cleansing also would regenerate our health, but we'd heal 2 hit points per second because we have like 1 skill point in it. So, it's kind of just not worth it. Because I never invested any points into it.
More skeleton archers.
Yep.
And other guys.
Yeah, but the other guys are fine. They're fine. We can kill them all day long.
Oh, they're all like nails anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, chipped emerald. We're trying to get emeralds so that we can upgrade this hammer. which will make it do, like, double damage. Because we need more damage. Even though I'm killing everything in, like, 2 hits, 3 hits right now. But more damage can't be a bad thing. As long as we have enough hit points to be able to deal with that. I think this also has minus 50% requirements, so we could upgrade this without getting our strength up. Okay, that's Champion Bone Archer. That should be fun. Not. It's not fun to hit yourself over and over again when you're killing these guys. It's just not fun. That guy's a possessed guy, so he does extra damage. We almost killed ourselves. We're gonna let Buddy there take that for a little while we heal up.
Oh, he's like a champion boss archer guy, huh?
Yeah, well, they're like mini bosses, so they're not like unique, but they're like generic, tougher than normal enemies.
Oh.
That's kind of what they are. But because they're undead, and because we don't healing potions heal over time, it means that we're kind of just sort of like left sitting there because we can't hit them or we'll kill ourselves. Because the game won't stop you from attacking to the point where you kill yourself. So we can't hit them because we'll kill ourselves, but, you know, obviously they can still keep shooting us. Okay, I'm gonna deposit that emerald.
There was a guy with a little thingy over his head. I think he wanted to talk to you.
Oh, yeah, he's wanted to talk to us for, like, since we started this difficulty.
Oh.
We've been ignoring him. Normally we ignore Kane too, but I think I accidentally clicked on him and talked to him, and it's like, fuck off, man, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, what is this lore that you speak of?
Yeah, fuck your lore, man. Stay a while and shut the fuck up. There, we've already recuperated the costs from all the times Buddy died by selling, like, a set of plate mail and a staff. That's all he's worth. He's worth a set of plate mail and a staff. Actually, we had another staff there to sell. Oh well. I picked up this random twin axe. It's in, oh yeah, my charm is in there. I gotta take the charm out, put the charm back in my inventory, throw the axe in there. It's becoming a process to manage inventory here.
Yeah.
But we're kind of under-geared here. We need more resistances and more gear in general, more hit point gear. Okay, you guys are more champion archers.
Yeah, they can't shoot you through the barrels, eh?
No, they can't shoot me through the barrels. Of course, I can still kill myself perfectly fine. Yeah, I guess we'll pick up the greater healing potion. We'll pick up the rejuvenation potion, too. Lockhaber axe, that's a, polearm.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be better than this hammer, though. So I'm not gonna bother picking it up. Okay, we need to find the smith. The smith is going to be in here somewhere, but he's not on this side of the map. I bet you he's going to be on the west side of the map.
Oh, somebody's shooting you.
Yeah, it's skeleton archers again.
Oh. And something else that screams.
Yeah, it's more devilkin. So we'll kill the guy that resurrects them. Ooh, an Etherune. We need that. Actually, I don't think we actually need that, but we'll take it anyways. Okay, that's down to jail. Where is the smith? Okay, maybe the smith really is at the top of the map. This is some kind of weird map layout where the next level is on the left there, and the smith is over here up on the top of the map.
Who's the smith, anyway?
He's like the butcher.
Oh.
You know, they're very original in their game design.
Yeah.
Anyways, we killed him, and he's guarding Charcy's hammer there. She's the blacksmith girl from the camp.
Oh.
So we kill him and get her hammer back, and then she's like, thank you, I'll imbue your, like, shit magically. And we, like, never completed that quest because we're saving her magical imbue until we really need it. So if we ever hit, like, a equipment deadlock, or if we're trying to get a very specific piece of equipment, that's when we'll go back and use her imbue.
Oh, okay.
There's Buddy. Extra strong, magic resistant.
But he's not hammer resistant.
Yeah, he's not hammer resistant. Extra strong enemies do extra damage when they hit you, and I think they have a little bit of extra hit points. But it doesn't really matter with the amount of damage that we do. We'll just mow right through that guy. No problem.
Yep, he's just another nail.
Yep. And he dropped a really crappy mace.
Oh.
Although, to be fair, nothing is going to be as good as what we have now. Oh, something shot me. Where did that shot come from? I actually wasn't paying attention because I was too busy looking at the Herodic Malice on the ground. You know what? We're gonna take that because it's a quest item, and then we'll, like, sell it, I guess. Or not sell it, we gotta talk to What's-Her-Nuts, and then we'll come back and grab the shit that we want to sell. And she goes this, right?
Oh, thanks so much for returning the Herodic Malice. I will now imbue one of your items with magical powers.
Ooh.
And we're gonna be like, no thanks.
Oh. Because she'll do it later, if you ask?
She'll do it later if you ask.
Oh. You don't want to imbue your big hammer with more magical powers?
I don't believe you can imbue. It has to be like a normal item. So if we go normal, it's no magic, no socketed, no rare, no unique, no set items, and no jewelry.
Oh.
It can only be a normal item, and she turns it into like a magic, rare, set, or unique item.
Oh, I see.
Depending on how lucky you are, I think. I can't remember exactly how it works, because I barely ever do it. Yeah, fuck off, you guys. All of those guys want to talk to me now. They're a bunch of pests, because they're always walking towards you, and you're like, I need to speak to you, and it's like, no you don't, go away.
Yep, just want to kill things with my big hammer.
Yeah, well, we need to let these stupid minions come out of the room here, so that we can get into the room, so that we can kill the guy who's going to resurrect them. Yeah, Buddy can't open the door. Oh look, we got a charm out of this.
Yeah.
But we still gotta go back to town and sell shit, because we totally didn't do that yet.
Yeah. You can't carry anymore.
I can't carry anymore. Story of my life. Just throw your highly valued charm on the ground, and then take a random axe out of your inventory and sell it. Wow, that axe was worth shit. Hopefully the staff is worth more. That staff— no, the staff was worth shit too. I should have checked it when I picked it up. I didn't even realize I picked up a garbage staff. Oh well. That's fine, we have a large charm. What does the large charm do? +2 to defense and +17 to life. That means it'll probably replace this +13 to life charm.
Okay.
Which will free up a little bit of inventory space.
Yeah, 1 box worth.
1 entire box. Still, though, I'm perfectly happy to get more hit point charms. More hit points means tougher to kill. This is a problem. I don't understand why doors are a problem, but sometimes doors are a problem and you just have to, like, open them, like, 12 times.
Oh.
I really don't know why. The funny thing is, too, is you can sometimes end up in a situation where you close this door and then you can, like, walk through it. Or enemies can walk through it. Like, let's see what happens here. No, this door worked fine.
Yeah, well, you know, it's no worse than Bethesda games.
Yeah, it's like a Bethesda game. It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the one problem with this prison is that there's going to be a shitload of undead.
Yeah. And they still have that little thing where a skeleton pops out of a barrel every now and then, huh?
Yep, they retained that. It's kind of pointless in this game since you kind of just wade through enemy after enemy after enemy, but yep, they did keep that. I guess they were trying to pay homage to their roots. Because some of the same developers worked on this game as worked on the original as well. But I think the original had a very small development team, whereas this game had a team of almost 200 people working on it, I think.
Wow. That seems to be a trend, though, right? All of the big studios now, it takes hundreds of people and, you know, like, $500 million to make a major game title kind of thing.
Yep. Well, it's because they try to put all this fancy graphics technology and everything into the games and everything like that, and I don't know about you, but I think that there are a lot of games out there that are, you know, like, yeah, okay, fancy graphics is nice, Cyberpunk is nice, but you can have a perfectly good game without having state-of-the-art technology in your game, too. Right? Like, Mule by no means is a state-of-the-art game, but it is a fantastic game.
Actually, though, like, I've been watching some game reviewers and that kind of thing, commentators.
Yep.
And there are newer games out there that don't have, you know, 500 people working on it and that kind of thing. And they look to be as every bit as good a quality as the ones that do have the huge crews, right?
Well, even available to independent developers now are things like asset stores where you can actually buy 3D models or buy environments that artists make and then just insert them into your game, right?
Oh, okay, that's what they meant, because, I was watching earlier today, actually, and there was a company from Japan, apparently, founded by a husband and wife who made a very good, you know, dungeon crawly kind of game like this. And they produced that game in, like, a year with a relatively small group of people, right? So I guess that must have been how they did it. I can't remember the name of the game now, but I saw clips of it, and I mean, it's not my cup of tea. It's one of those action adventure kind of things,
you know,
where you're madly hacking away at enemies and dodging and rolling and all that kind of stuff.
Almost kind of like a modern archetype of this type of game.
I suppose.
But, yeah, I guess there are two ways to do the independent development thing, but generally, you're either going to use an asset store, or you're going to make everything yourself, and everything's going to look somewhat less state-of-the-art.
Yeah.
And the more stuff you do yourself, obviously, too, the more time it's going to take you.
Yeah. Well, that's probably why they were, you know, like, doing this, right? You know, like using what you would call the asset store. Because I think that a lot of these game studios that you hear about being in trouble now and laying people off and all that kind of stuff, I think that it's probably a numbers game. It just costs them too much money to produce their product.
Not only that...
And unless it's a mega hit, they lose their shirts, right?
Not only that, but you also end up with a lot of situations where you have a lot of useless people employed.
Yeah.
Who don't really do anything.
Well, I suppose that there's that percentage, right? And the more employees you have, the larger that fraction of people that don't really contribute will be, right?
That's right. Well, they say within any organization...
and it's easier for those people to hide as well, right?
That's right, yeah. And they say within any organization, it is the square root of the number of people working on a project that does the majority of the work. I think it was 80% of the work. The square root of people working on a project do 80% of the work.
Oh.
And everybody else is somebody who sits in meetings or somebody who does some other irrelevant bullshit.
Yeah.
Yes, we're gonna lose like 300 hit points from hitting that guy. Because he's a skeleton, we can't lifesteal off him. But we're finding a lot of gems on this floor. Okay, I thought there was a guy over in that corner there, but I guess it's just a torch. There's a torch hiding behind this little corner, and the only little bit of it you can see is that little tiny shadow flaring out. Yeah, nothing worthwhile. Oh, we've got these turret things, they're back. And I don't think I can lifesteal off them either. Because they're an inanimate object.
Yeah.
So they're excellent for killing yourself.
It hurts to hit those things.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? And I can redeem them for health, though, of course. I don't know how you redeem an inanimate object, but apparently you can. You pray real hard and the inanimate object...
Yeah, you just have to make a certain face while you're doing it.
That's right, yep.
Yeah.
But I'd say this is probably as far as I've ever gone with two-handed weapons before, because at this point, I almost inevitably switch to one-handed weapons. Because, in fact, I would have probably switched to one-handed weapons prior to Act 4 normal. So I'd go with two-handed weapons up until about Act 3, and then I'd switch to one-handed weapons and go for the super tank build, where you can't be killed by anything. But, we're playing a little differently than I normally play here, because I wanted to do something different for the channel.
Yeah.
Okay, we got this diamond. While we're sitting there burning on the stake. And I mean, this has its advantages too. Like, if there's an enemy with nasty effects, all I gotta do is hit them a couple of times and kill them. But on the downside, if there's an enemy with nasty effects and they hit me first, then I'm kind of fucked, right? So it's kind of like a, I guess, fastest draw scenario.
Yeah.
Can we, like, drink that healing potion? Kill, I totally didn't find the stairs down to jail level 2.
Oh.
So we're looking for the stairs down to jail level 2.
Well, might have to pause for a short intermission.
Alright. And we're back.
And still hammering things.
And still hammer. We'll always be hammering things. Oh, I gotta get my chance to hit skill on. The funny thing is I can lifesteal off the damn ghosts, but I can't lifesteal off the skeletons.
Oh. Ooh.
Almost kill myself.
that was close.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to drink a potion because I knew there were all these corpses lying around that I could heal myself with, but, like, when I hit skeletons, right? Skeletons are just so dangerous. Skeletons are now the most dangerous enemy in the game.
Skeletons are your kryptonite, hey?
Basically, yes. And they're like the only enemy in the game, other than like those fucking gargoyle towers and a couple of other, like, trap-related tower type things. You can't lifesteal off of.
Oh.
Although actually, undead fetishes are probably pretty bad too, because not only are they skeleton type enemy, but then they also explode when you kill them, and they deal like 20% of their hit points in damage. And eventually on Hell difficulty, as I've been saying, like, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it on Players 8, because those things can have like 64,000 hit points on Players 8, and 20% of that is like how much damage?
Yeah, that's probably more health than you'll ever have.
Probably. And so, we might be soft-locked out of Players 8 just because of that enemy type. Although I don't think they start to appear until, like, Act 2 or Act 3, but... still. Wow, where is the stairs down, man? I swear I've walked all the way around this place and not found the stairs down.
Yeah, you'd think they put up a sign or something.
Yeah, exit to jail.
Or basement this way or something like that, right? And it's not there either. You know, it would be just like Monty Python and the Holy Grail, right?
Well, it's just going to be like way at the beginning of the map here,
where you have all these, you know, like signs and shit. That,
oh yeah,
yeah.
And then you have, oh, what was his name? Robert the Brave.
Yeah. Sir Robin the Brave.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his minstrels are singing about how he bravely ran away and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, for people who may be wondering, we just watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail again after many years. Just the other night. And it was every bit as funny as I remembered it being.
Yep. Yeah, it actually aged well.
Yeah, well, you know, absurd humor, I guess, you know, never really, you know, it stays funny, right?
This shit is right at the beginning. I could have just skipped all of this and just gone in this room. So we full cleared that floor for no damn reason.
Oh well. For the entertainment of those watching.
Yeah, if they like to see me swing a hammer over and over again.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what this game is all about,
I'd actually say
right?
this game is probably more repetitive than Diablo 1 was.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a variety of other skills like firewalls or stone curses or anything like that that I can do.
But then again, though, it doesn't seem like you need them either, though, in this game, right?
Well, the versatility would be useful, but...
Yeah, because you could, like, firewall the hell out of these guys instead of having to take all this punishment up close and personal, right?
Well, it's not even the punishment that they do, it's the punishment I do to myself.
Yeah. But anyway, yes, it was very funny watching all those guys, like, skipping along with their pack bearers behind them, clicking coconuts together to make it sound like galloping horses and stuff like that, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Absurd humor.
Yeah, and where'd they get the coconut from?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good discussion, actually.
That was a good discussion.
Like, yeah, coconuts don't grow in Britain. Where'd you get that goes from, right? And you might have noticed that later on when they got to that bridge, the question about the swallows and whether or not two swallows could carry a coconut between them on a string.
It was a key story point.
Turned out to be a key story point. It became relevant later. And then at the very end, I guess the quest must have failed because they got arrested, right?
Yep.
Before they could storm the castle.
Full rune, we'll put that in the stash, in the cube, I guess.
One thing about it, though, anyway, they didn't have any shortage of, you know, like authentic locations to film from, right? Like all those castles were probably real places.
Yep.
In fact, I think I recognized one of them.
Oh, shit.
Because I think I have a picture of that castle as one of my desktop backgrounds, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's that weird one that's a rectangle just broken up by towers, but there's no keep in the middle.
Ah.
Right? It's like one of the few castles ever built that doesn't have a central keep.
Yep.
Because it was built strictly as a military fortress. It wasn't like somebody's home, right?
Yep.
And it's somewhere in England, and I can't remember the name of it now. But it was, you know, built basically out into a, you know, like the moat on it is so big it looks like this thing was built in the middle of a lake, right?
Yep. Oh, come on. Overtime healing potions. There, we just cleared the skeleton room from the other side. We went around. We'll feed Buddy the useless potion. See, imagine swinging a giant fucking maul through the bars on one of these gates. Because you can actually hit them through the bars with your melee weapon in this game, eh?
Hey, that's accuracy, right? Skill and accuracy.
I don't know, I think you're just as likely to get your weapon tangled up inside the bars if you try that in real life. And if the bars really aren't that close together, then they probably aren't effective for anything.
Maybe they're decorative bars.
Decorative bars?
Yeah.
Atmospheric bars?
That's right. They're atmospheric bars to make the place look dungeon-like.
I hate skeletons. Always so happy when we're out of this place.
Then there'll be no more skeletons?
For a little while. And then in Act 2 it's going to be like all skeletons all the time. Because that's the theme of Act 2.
Oh, well that sucks.
Yeah, it's really going to suck. Which is why I've been investing so much into hit points. Because I'm just expecting to just like have like significant amounts of trouble with that.
Yeah, it kind of looks as though you're not going to level up again for a while yet, too, eh?
Well, we ended up leveling up once today already because of, ooh, that's a unique heavy belt. Can I pick that up? I can pick that up. While getting beaten on by these guys. We'll just redeem some corpses while we're at it.
The old potion belt's getting down there a little bit.
Well, we've been motoring through this place. I want to see what that unique heavy belt does, though. Gold wrap. Oh, I think I remember this one. I think I've had this one before.
Oh, something's going on.
Yeah, well, Dickhead is trying to kill somebody, but he's not very good at killing things, right?
Oh, well, luckily he was acting as a distraction, so whatever it was wasn't killing you while you had your inventory open.
You would think that he would be harder to kill because he has 2,800 defense, and we only have 800 defense. But no. No, apparently he is not harder to kill. In fact, he's level 50, and we're level... Well, I guess we're level 50. So I don't know why he's so weak and wimpy. He has 808 hit points. He's just weak and wimpy. He should be tanky, super tanky.
Because he's not the star of the show. This isn't Skyrim where...
Look, we've got one of these doors.
Yeah, this isn't Skyrim where...
See that?
Yeah, where your companion has more health and is a better fighter than you, right?
Well, actually, a lot of people rely on this guy to kill things.
Yeah.
Because they have builds that aren't really all that great. But we'll just walk through that door too. Jail level 3. Oh, that door's working.
So what's the purpose of heading down into the bottom of this place again?
We want to get to the inner cloister.
Oh. Why?
Because that's where the church is. We need to go through the church so that we can go and kill Andariel. But he can't open doors. That's, Aura Enchanted Mana Burn. Holy Fire. Aura. Ouch. I'm killing myself here on that guy.
Yeah, your healing potion's not keeping up.
Yeah, well, I just gotta hit him like one more time. But the main thing is, I'm killing myself faster than they can kill me.
Wow, yeah, that's pretty close.
I'm just killing myself on these undead. And this is why we need more hit points. We always need more hit points. Yeah, we're pretty much full. We might as well go back. Sort the old belt here. Ah, fuck it.
Yeah, you're down below half now.
The order welcomes you.
Ah, I'm not really worried about it. We don't need that stamina charm, though. What we need to do is... So that's... 10% increased attack speed, plus 25 defense, and earn way more money and get better magic items. Maybe it's worth holding on to if I ever have to grind for items. Under normal circumstances, I'd just sell it and move on, but... So let's see here, we've got to filter gems out of our inventory now. All the gems, all the time. And we're overflowing gems again. So I'm totally gonna have to compress a bunch of them down again. We still need a, oh, do we have a perfect... We have a perfect emerald. Why the hell was I talking about collecting an emerald then, when we already had a perfect emerald? It's like, man, we really need to get an emerald so we can upgrade this weapon, because I'm not sure if we have a perfect emerald, and we had a perfect emerald the whole time. I'm an idiot. Well, we can take that and move it down there. We don't need that 1 to 2 fire damage. We can move that charm over there, and now we can keep all of our stuff. That 1 to 2 fire damage is literally going to reduce our damage by 1 to 2. Because fire damage doesn't scale with our skills. So it's actually completely useless to have that, because at least if you had like 1 to 2 cold damage, it still slows the opponent.
Oh.
1 to 2 fire damage really doesn't do fuck all for us. So we'll sell that, and that'll save some inventory space. And we get to hold on to all of our other plus hit point charms. And I think, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. Boom, now we have a full rejuvenation potion. Maybe we'll save that one for last, for now. And those heal 100% of your health instantly.
Okay.
When you drink them.
You need like a whole whack of those.
We can make a couple, actually.
Well, you just put them in the box and give the box a good shake.
Yep. That's right. You put them in the box and give the box a good shake, and out comes a rejuvenation potion. But I think that's all we got in here for now. So we'll have to move on. Onwards, always onwards. Because I wanted to pick up this Great Maul. I don't know why I wanted to pick up the Great Maul. It's probably garbage. And it is garbage.
It's the Great Maul of garbage.
Yeah, we can't even use a normal Great Maul yet because we don't have enough strength.
Oh.
We can only use this unique one because it's unique. It doesn't require anywhere near as much strength. We only have 82 strength right now, which is kind of pathetic.
Wow.
If we were using a one-handed weapon, we'd have like 130 strength by now. But then again, though, we're still doing more damage than we would be doing if we had a one-handed weapon. Because two-handed weapons just do more damage. But I don't know, maybe we can start to invest a little bit into strength, just so that we can use some newer equipment that we'll start to find eventually. I don't know how much longer we're going to have to go before we start requiring more strength. Technically, for a weapon like this, we already require it, but because of circumstances, this particular weapon reduces its requirements by 50%.
Oh.
Which means we don't have to really worry about it. Which is why this was such a lucky find. This was like a crazy lucky find. Okay, stairs down? No, stairs down. No stairs down over here. Just more skeletons. Yeah, I'm gonna let Buddy kill that one.
Yep. Yeah, you need to let your healing potions catch up a little bit.
Yeah, I have to drink so damn many of them now too, eh? There we go, Inner Cloister. We found it. Which means we can get the waypoint. Get the ring.
The ring.
Random ring. Random ring of garbage. And what are we looking at for time? We're an hour 12 here, huh? Well, this is kind of a natural stopping point for level here. So maybe we'll make this one a shorter one to... Oh god, that's a boss pack. Walk around corner, get hit by a boss pack.
Yeah.
Okay, well we'll kill the boss pack first, but we're gonna come around in this way to kill the boss pack.
Did that one just sneak up behind you?
Yeah, he might teleport. They might teleport. Either that or he actually walked around all the way around the outside.
That's what I was getting at. Was he actually smart enough to walk all the way around behind you?
Probably.
Yeah, there's another one, eh?
Yep. That's okay. We had some corpses around that we could use to regenerate. Random thing of plate mail? I can't pick up the plate mail because we have that stupid hammer in the fucking inventory, damn it.
Yep.
We can pick up the pilum though. Randomly identify that for no reason. Pick it up and identify it. And pick up the... Oh no, I don't want the mana potion. See, a lot of these enemies, they have mana stealing so they can prevent you from using your best skills all the time.
Huh.
But that doesn't really work on us, because we don't use mana. We just, like, kill ourselves to do our thing, right? Because all of our attack energy comes from our own life force.
Yeah.
So there is an advantage to playing this way. It's just a little risky, I guess, when you're killing things and you're trying to kill things that can't be life stealing from, and all that. But yeah, I think here for today is going to be a natural stopping point. Just because it's going to be like another 2 or 3 dungeon levels before we get the next waypoint. Because we'll be going all the way down and killing Andariel next time.
I thought most of these dungeons only just had 3 levels.
They have like 4 sometimes, I guess. Do the potion crafty thing here again, because we picked up another one of those rejuvenation potions.
Hey.
Gotta clear out some of this random junk first. There we go, another potion for the belt, big one. We can take that hammer back and sell it. And we'll go and sell all that crap for now. Eventually I'll probably want to start converting this stuff to try to see if I can get better resistance gear. But at this point I don't really care. Okay, we're actually net profit of like 80,000 gold this level. This recording. So we're at like 800,000 gold in the stash too. How much gold do we have when we put it all together?
Are you a millionaire?
Not quite, but almost. And technically, if I, under normal circumstances, I would have had to sell all this stuff because we wouldn't have as big of a stash. So yeah, we would be a millionaire.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that this will be it for this episode. Because I only got some crafting to do and some inventory management stuff, and nobody wants to watch that.
Nope.
So, until next time.
I'm Sandman99.
And I'm Rec V5. Have a good one.